Fundamentals of Vedanta. The five sheaths enveloping the consciousness or the life principle can be classified as three bodies: the gross body or sthul sharira, the subtle body or sukshma sharira, and the causal body or the karan sharira. The food and the vital air sheaths together are called the gross body or the sthul sharira. The mental and intellectual sheaths together form the subtle body or sukshma sharira. The bliss sheath is called the causal body or the karan sharira. The waker, the dreamer, and the deep sleeper are three expressions of consciousness. When consciousness, the self within, identifies with the gross body, it expresses as the waker, who enjoys the waking world and its experiences. The same self withdrawing from the gross body and identifying with the subtle body manifests as the dreamer to experience the dream world. Also, withdrawing identification from the gross and subtle bodies and identifying with the causal body, it functions as the deep sleeper and enjoys the homogeneous experience of nothingness. It is like an individual being called the husband of his wife, teacher in the class, and a driver while driving a car. These are only different names of one and the same person, without whom none of the roles are possible. So too, our real nature is pure consciousness, which transcends the three states of the waking, dream, and deep sleep. It is due to the identification of the self with the matter layers that the different conditions of sorrow pertaining to it are imposed on it. Consider an example of a chocolate wrapped in a silver wrapper. If a child in his ignorance eats the chocolate along with the wrapper, no doubt it enjoys the sweetness of the chocolate, but it is mixed with the bitterness of the silver paper. So too, the Atma is the bliss absolute, existing within the five matters layers, having different name labels. We, the children of ignorance, try to enjoy bliss along with the matter layers. Hence, our experiences are a mixture of joy and sorrow. So, to experience the absolute bliss, we have to analyze and discard the five layers of matter and apprehend the self as different from the waker, dreamer, and deep sleeper. We have to develop discrimination of the five superimposed layers of personality and recognition of one's own pure self. Thus, the five sheaths can also be classified under three categories as the gross, subtle, and causal, which are the three vehicles in and through which the self functions. The world of objects, beings, and circumstances around man is constantly changing and not under his control. Unconducive and sorrowful events are bound to happen, but man alone has the capacity to control and regulate his responses and avoid getting adversely affected by them. To react positively and gain happy experiences, we must know our equipment with which we have to face the challenges of the world. Hence, this study of sheaths is essential for intelligent living.